Good evening, sir.
Hello.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Good evening. Good evening. Welcome. This is your second interview with me, na?
Yes, sir.
This is second. Yeah. And for NIACL. Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
Uh,
sir.
what is it you have studied? Last time, when did you have an interview with me?
Sir, on 15th March.
15th March. Yeah. Now it is 21st. Yeah. Now, within these 6 days, what is it you have studied?
So I have revised all the topics regarding the insurance sector and also few current affairs,
Mm.
and along with the main authorities, sir, and their historical background, such as formations and the main objectives behind the formation of those particular organizations, and also a few schemes regarding this NIACL.
Very good, very good. So good. Have you studied about IRDAI?
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me some important salient features regarding IRDAI?
So I think the main objective, so salient feature in the sense the objective behind it.
Yeah,
Okay, sir. So the main objective behind the Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority of India is to promote the competition in different insurance sectors, to enhance the customer satisfactions in order to increase the customer choice at the lower premium, in order to give them the higher effective quality of the insurance product. And even though, sir, it will ensure the financial security of the insurance market, and along with the reinsurance companies, sir.
good. What is meant by reinsurance?
So basically, it's a parental company for the insurance, which look up. So basically, it's insurance for the insurance companies, sir.
That means, you have to elaborate and tell properly why reinsurance is taken and how it is done like that briefly. That is, you have to inform that the risk involved may be higher amount, and because it is a very huge amount, like big projects like say steel authority or ships, etc. In order to dilute the risk on the part of our company, we normally share it with another company and we get it reinsured.
Okay, sir.
So that how to tell that correctly, you please find out and then tell.
Sure,
Okay,
sir.
very
Yes,
good.
sir. Sure, sir.
Uh, have you heard of Insurance Advisory Committee?
Sorry, sir, I'm not aware of it.
I am seeing it in our IRDA website. That is why I asked. Maybe it is not required. Leave it, leave it, leave it. Can you tell me what are the insurance acts you are remembering?
Um, so in the sense the policies.
No, Insurance Act, ACT Act. Which acts are more relevant for our insurance business in India? One is Insurance Act 1938.
Okay, sir.
Then IRDA Act 1999.
Yes, sir.
These two are important. Now, tell me something about F, that is a ombudsman. What is ombudsman? Insurance ombudsman.
So insurance ombudsman is a judicial authority of the insurance company
Hmm.
who regulates the insurance companies and even claims the disputes regarding all the insurance policies. And basically, sir, whatever the complaints which the clients or the customers will be getting, so that those complaints will be directly heading to the ombudsman. And currently, there are 22 ombudsmen in the India, and their tenure will be 3 years or until they attain the age of 65 years, so whatever earlier they come.
Yeah, in the IRDAI website, if you have seen, there is one self-regulating organizations. What are they?
Sorry, sir, actually, I have not gone through the IRDA website.
Self-regulating organizations are Surveyor Institute, IIISLA.
Okay, sir.
Then please note it.
Yes, sir.
Then Institute of Actuaries of India.
Okay, sir.
Insurance Brokers Association of India, IBAI.
Okay, sir.
Then 1 minute. IIB one is given. Link to IIB website. IIB means
Actually, I am
Insurance
completely out of this topic.
Insurance Information Bureau.
Okay, sir.
So the only suggestion for you is, if you have time, which date is your interview?
So it's on 31st March.
Wow, very lucky girl.
Yes, sir.
31st March. So you just revise this also.
Sure, sir.
Go through our, what is that?
IRDA
IRDA website thoroughly. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Good.
sir.
Good. Then balance other things and all you can answer easily for me. What is whole life coverage?
So whole life coverage is basically for tenure of 25 years, and it covers the lifetime tenure regarding the policies, sir.
What is insurance repository?
So insurance repository is basically a system which helps the policyholders to buy or maintain any insurance policies in electronic form rather than on the paper, sir.
Can you tell the names of organizations associated with this?
Yes, sir. Central Insurance Repository Limited and NSDL Database Management Limited, CHS, CHCIL Project Limited, and CAMS Repository Service Limited, sir. And I think there is one more, but I'm not able to recall.
Carvi Insurance.
Yes, sir. Car Insurance.
SHCIL.
Yes, sir. SHCIL Project Limited.
Yeah. Can you tell me what is ESIC?
Yes, I see.
Hello.
Yes, sir. So basically, ESIC stands for Employee State Insurance Corporation. And the main motive behind is it provides the insurance for the laborers and gets funds from the state and central government. And I think so there is a fund which can be provided from the central government is around 21,000.
The prescribed wage limit of an
Yes,
employee
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
is 20.
It's 21.
You have to mention wage limit.
Wage limit. Okay, sir. I will mention it.
Yeah. Can you tell something about ECGC?
Yes, sir. ECGC stands for Export Credit Guarantee Corporation, and the headquarters is located in Mumbai, sir. And it basically it provides the export credit insurance support to the Indian exporters, and it comes under the Ministry of Commerce and Industry, and also gives the guarantee to banks which are giving export credit.
Good.
Good.
Yes. Very good. I think you have studied about banking also.
I mean, I have studied the PDFs which was provided by you, sir.
Yeah, very good. No problem. Can you tell me what is meant by KYC in terms of banking as well as insurance? What is KYC?
So KYC basically stands for its full form is know your customer. So it's basically the bank will collect the details of the customer, like their residential address, and so I think it's just a kind of verification of their residential address along with their contact details or something. Actually, I'm not able to, I think, completely elaborate it.
No. KYC is know your customer. This is done by, this is a mandatory. They have to do it. All insurance companies and banks have to do it. This is done in order to ensure the identity of the person and also verify the bona fide of the person, and also to avoid benami transactions, and and also to avoid money laundering.
Okay, sir.
So here, in the case of insurance, they have to make sure that the person who is insuring is a real person and is not giving fake ID and all that.
Okay, sir.
Now, have you come across some study about what are the frauds that can happen under insurance?
Yes, sir. So basically, there are two types of frauds. One is soft fraud and one is the hard fraud. And so the main difference between these two is hard fraud is something that intentionally they are inventing the insurance loss. Actually, there is no loss occurred by the insurer, but still they are inventing the issue. So this comes under the hard fraud. And this soft fraud is something that even though the loss had occurred, but there will be a difference in the amount which can be showed by them. And also there are different types of insurance frauds like premium diversions that the whoever the agents will be there, they won't be sending the exact premium amounts to the company. And so there is also asset diversion, like while showing the asset proof, whatever the proofs are showing that they might be misleading the agents or the surveyor when they goes and checks the assets. And I think there is one more like fee churning, and I think so it's related to the funds that can be identified in a fraud manner.
Good, very good, very good. Now coming to terms in insurance, this many people are not telling correctly. I don't know why. What is UP in insurance?
So um,
UP,
unearned premium, sir.
UNL,
So ultimate net loss.
YTM.
L to maturity, sir.
Super. RBC. RBC. Risk based
Yes,
capital.
sir. Risk based capital. Yes, sir.
ROE.
Sir, return on equity.
What is RAM in insurance? A reverse annuity mortgage.
Reverse annuity mortgage. Yes, sir.
Achha. In your computer, what is RAM?
Sir, random access memory.
Very good. What is ROM?
Sir, read only memory.
Very good. Which is more important?
So both of them has their own importance, but I think the main importance given to RAM, sir, because it mainly has the capacity to run the phone in order to access the different multiple apps in a multiple ways.
But is it not that ROM is more important? ROM, random. Sorry.
Sir, actually,
RAM is
basically for the
What you say-
internal storage. So we have more many alternatives for that.
Yeah, what you say is right. RAM is more important. That will decide how much speed the system
Yes,
can
sir.
work. What is GDP?
Sir, GDP stands for gross domestic product.
What is GDPI? Gross direct premium income.
Okay, sir.
Gross direct premium income.
Okay, sir.
What is ADB?
So Asian development. Okay, sir. In terms of insurance, sir, it's accidental death benefit.
Correct.
But actually, suddenly, if someone asks ADP, then
you will tell
More-
Asian
more-
Development Bank only. I know.
yes, sir.
Yeah. But yeah, in terms, in the context, what is the context? Accordingly, you have to answer. Correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. What is franchisee insurance?
So it's actually, I'm exactly not able to recall it, the definition.
Franchisee insurance, it is a form of insurance in which individual policies are issued to the employees of a common employer or the members of an association under an arrangement by which the employer or association agrees to collect the premium and remit them to the insurer. For example, in our case, I am a retired bank officer. So we are having an insurance policy but we are not taking individually policy. We take a policy which our bank has taken directly.
Okay, sir.
So what is that?
So does it consider the group of people like?
Yeah. It's a group of people or association of people.
Okay, sir.
And they are not issuing any separate insurance policy and all. There will be only one insurance document which will be given to us in the PDF form, and we have to go with that only.
Okay, sir.
What is facultative insurance?
Uh, so it's a kind of reinsurance in which reinsurance can reject any type of risk presented by the any insurance company which comes under their
No, no,
surveillance.
no, but you said can reject only, you said reinsurer can
Okay, so can accept or they can reject. So they have both the powers.
Excellent. What is grace period?
So actually, it's a time period which will be given to the insured by the insurer if he fails to pay the premium amount before the due date. And if the and in that grace period, one can pay the premium even without paying any kind of interest, sir, even if the due date has been crossed.
Without penalty. Yeah.
Yes, sir,
Indemnity.
without penalty.
Indemnity.
So indemnity simply means it's a compensation payment to the one party by the other party, like for the one who has lost occurred.
Keyman insurance policy.
Yes, sir. It's basically a life insurance policy, and that will be taken on a particular person on whom a particular institute or the complete organization can rely on. So, for example, Google might be taking the key insurance policy for on Mr. Sundar Pichai, or the Twitter has been taken on Parag Agarwal, and anything, sir. It can be
Good.
mainly taken on the main insured person.
Super. Good. What is a mutual fund?
Uh, so
Mutual.
mutual fund.
Uh, an investment company that raises capital by selling its own stock and then buying other securities as an investment with the proceeds generated.
Okay, sir.
It is like say the mutual fund will be selling units to public. They will collect the fund. They will invest the fund in other shares and debentures. Whenever they get some income out of that, it will be shared with the unit holders.
So actually, these mutual funds are they trustworthy, sir?
Mutual funds are managed or supervised by Securities Exchange Board of India. I think they are being managed by some trust, correct?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Some group of people. Sometimes it can be a trust, sometimes it can be a company also.
Okay, sir.
What do you understand by assignment?
So assignment is nothing but transferring the policy required detail to some other person.
Correct. No. What is assignment?
So transferring the policy details to
Wrong. It can be made by an endorsement on the policy document or as a separate deed. Assignment can be of two types, conditional and absolute. That is, you are not transferring it to another person. See, you are just giving it to another person on some condition. Supposing you take a bank loan against a LIC policy. The LIC policy will be assigned in favor of the banker. The document will be sent to LIC. LIC will register in its records the assignment in favor of the bank. So in case the policy holder dies, the money will be paid to the bank.
Okay, sir.
మనసులాయో అర్థమైందా?
Sir. Yes, sir.
గుడ్. మీ నాన్న ఏం చేస్తున్నారు?
Sir, he is working in a private company as an engineer, sir.
అచ్చా. మదర్ ఏం చేస్తున్నారు?
Sir, she's a homemaker.
How many siblings do you have?
Sir, I don't have any siblings, sir. I'm a single child.
Single child. Oh.
Yes, sir.
It's okay. Can you tell me something about Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana?
Yes, sir. So it's basically a yojana which is contributed mainly by the state government and the central government, And the main ratio which they have contributed is 60:40 under the state government and central government. And there are some three eastern Himalayan states and some, sorry, so actually that
The
eastern
ratio
Himalayan
ratio is 90:10.
90:10. And for
Eastern
other
state,
union territories which doesn't have any legislature, then the complete 100% security will be provided by the union. And the union territories which have their own legislature, and for them, again, the ratio is 60:40, sir.
super. How much is coverage given?
So 5 lakhs.
Correct. What is Atal Pension Yojana?
So Atal Pension Yojana is launched in 2015, sir, and it's basically for the workers in the unorganized sector, such as drivers, maids, or any persons who are not well settled.
No,
And
you can use the word unorganized sector.
sector, yes, sir.
Just
And the guarantee,
yeah, unorganized sector. Yeah,
okay, sir. And the guaranteed pension which can be provided is in between 1,000 to 5,000, and it depends on the premium which we will be paying. And the age limit for joining this Yojana is 18 years to 40 years. And I think at the once we attain at the age of 60, then the person will start getting the receiving the pension which he has paid through since very long. And the subscriber, the minimum contribution should be made by the subscriber is for 20 years.
correct. Good. You are telling correctly. Very good. You are in Andhra Pradesh, correct?
Yes, sir.
Which part of Andhra Pradesh?
Sir, from Ongole, sir, Prasan district.
Ongole is known
Yes,
for
sir.
famous for what?
Sir, Ongole is mainly famous for Ongole cattle, sir, which comes under the breed of oxen. And it's mainly imported to the many other countries. And Brazil is one of the leading countries, sir.
Very good. Now, what are your hobbies?
So my main hobbies are listening music, and mainly I spend most of the time with my energy improvements. Actually, I'm a physically challenged person.
Acha,
So
please,
yes, sir.
please tell me what happened. What is the problem you have?
So actually, I have gone through under 18 operations till now. I had a spine problem along with the hip joint dislocation.
Mhm.
And yes, sir. So there is actually spine split in my spinal, and there is a water formed inside there.
That means
So
you cannot walk, or what? What is the
no,
problem?
so I can walk, but I need support of someone, sir. Because if suddenly if something comes to me, then I won't be getting balanced.
Oh, that is
Yes, sir.
for say you require somebody to come along with you,
Yes.
or you have a stick and walk.
No, so actually mainly I take support of my mother always.
Always.
Uh,
So
yes, means
while studying in college, how did you manage?
so actually, I have studied up to 12th in Metas Adventist International School in India. So, sir, here Gujarati people were very friendly with me. So, they have to complete care of me in my in my school days. But after going to the Andhra Pradesh, I haven't got such response. So, therefore, I have completely studied being at home, sir.
You
I
are
have
studying.
completed my degree.
You are studying from home.
Yes, sir. I have studied for myself actually. I used to get books from the college and I have prepared by myself. And I have completed my degree.
That means you are a native of Gujarat.
No, sir. Actually, I'm from Andhra, but my dad works here.
Dad was working there, or he is working?
No, sir. He still works here, sir. And I'm still even in Gujarat now at present.
Acha. Now also you are in Gujarat.
Yes, sir. Now also like I have completed my graduation there in Andhra, but after that I came back to my dad.
And your interview is going to be in Mumbai.
Yes, sir. It's in Mumbai.
Do you know Hindi?
Yes, sir. Actually, I was completely brought up in Gujarat, so actually Hindi became my main optional language, sir, rather than Telugu now.
Acha, good. So Gujarat.
Yes,
So
sir.
what are your hobbies? Hobbies में cooking नहीं होता है?
Yes, sir, but I
because
try
of your
rarely, sir.
because of your standing problem and all, you may not be able to do it. Correct?
No, sir, I can do it, sir.
Cooking, which dish you can make very well?
Sir, carrot halwa.
Then
So mainly I prefer for sweet items, like
No,
and
say
mainly, sir, I cook for diversion.
no. There is one savory item. Falu. What is that?
Faluda.
Not faluda. Faluda, nahi hai. Faluda is ice cream like thing, na.
Yes, sir.
Another one. It will be like yellow in color and cut karke dega. I am telling you, Gujarati. Baba, what is
The
this?
khaman,
Nahi, mama.
dhokla,
It's
some
dokla. Dokla.
dhokla. Yes, sir.
Dokla. It's made of the besan.
Yes, sir.
Besan. Good. Dokla. So, Gujarati, you know Gujarati songs and all?
No, sir. Actually, I have completely studied in international education. So there we were only allowed to speak English. So therefore, Gujarati has completely gone out of my mind. Like I can understand, but I won't be having the fluency, sir.
What are the folk dances of Gujarat?
So mainly here they perform Garba, sir,
Mm.
and that's main dance form of the Gujarat.
Mhm. Garba.
Yes,
Acha.
sir.
Good. Do you watch Gujarati movies?
No, sir.
Gujaratis movies are made, na?
Yes, sir, but
Not much.
I'm not in. I mean, yes, sir.
You are not
I
watching.
do.
Acha.
Yes, sir.
Telugu movies చూస్తున్నారా?
Yes, sir.
మీ ఫేవరెట్ హీరో ఎవరండి?
So actually, sir, it completely varies from time to time. So currently, it's Prabhas, sir.
ప్రభాకర్.
Prabhas, sir. Yes.
That is Bahubali आदमी.
Yes, sir. Bahubali hero.
Yeah. Good. Excellent. Who is the favorite heroine?
So it's Anushka.
Good.
So the Bahubali pair, in fact.
Yeah. Can you name famous people from Gujarat?
Our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji
Mm.
and I'm not able to
No,
recall the names.
I asked this question to find out about your knowledge of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel.
Yes, sir.
What do you know about him?
Uh,
Thoda, you please.
so he was mainly contributed in our while framing the exact constitution of our India. He has his own contribution, I think, but I'm not able to exactly recall all his contributions.
Thoda pad lijiye. You please read
Sure,
about that.
Yes.
Okay.
Sir.
But who is your chief minister now?
Sir of Andhra, sir.
No, Gujarat. गुजरात चीफ मिनिस्टर का नाम नहीं जानते हैं? क्या हुआ तेरा वादा? क्या हुआ तेरा वादा?
So actually,
क्या हुआ? इतना अच्छा आंसर करते थे, and now you got stuck up. Bhupendra Patel.
Yes, sir. Bhupendra Patel. Yes, sir.
What
Actually, his name is Bhupendra Rajnikant Patel, sir.
Acha.
Because actually, I used to remember his name with the help of Rajnikant because he's Tamilian superstar. But suddenly, it got out of my mind.
Who is the governor?
Sorry, sir, I have not gone through the government.
क्या हुआ again तेरा वादा?
So
Gujarat.
actually, I have mainly prepared for the Andhra Pradesh because I thought I'd be mostly
No, but they will ask you about Acharya Devavrat. Correct?
Yes.
Correct? Oh, Acharya Devavrat.
Devavrat. Okay.
Yeah, Acharya Devavrat. He is there from 2019.
Okay, sir.
उनका पहले Om Prakash Kohli. Doesn't matter, but you get to know about Andhra also. But mostly they will consider you as a Gujarat girl only because you have studied in Gujarat, your address is in Gujarat. But
Okay, sir.
unnecessarily, if you tell about Ongole and all, they will ask questions relating to Ongole. But instead, you confine yourself to Gujarat only. Gujarat, where are you living?
Sir, actually, I'm living in Vyara, sir. It's near Surat, Tapi district.
You told me last time we discussed Surat is known for sarees, textile and
Yes,
all
sir.
that.
There are many textile industries.
Textile and also for diamonds and all that.
Yes, sir.
Good. I am very happy about talking to you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I am really happy. What is, yeah. Next interview date is 31/3 is your interview date. Would you like to
Yes,
talk?
sir.
Would you like to take one more interview or not necessary? Because
Uh,
honestly speaking, I don't think there is any need because you are answering very well. But if you want, you can take another interview also. It depends on you. I leave it to you because it's a good interview. You are answering very well.
Thank you, sir. Sir, can I know my score?
Now I'll be giving you minimum 9 out of 10.
Thank-
Why should I reduce? Why should I reduce? But one
Thank you,
girl I
sir.
have given 9.5 today. You just see that. I have posted a video,
Okay, sir.
9.5. Prior to this, now before your video, one video will come there. That girl has scored 9.5. Please see that also. And
Okay, sir.
the girl who answered before that also 9 only. She also answered very well. She's a married girl with a daughter and all.
Okay, sir.
ఏమమ్మా మీకు ఎప్పటి నుంచి ఈ ప్రాబ్లం వచ్చింది? బర్త్ నుంచా?
Yes, sir. By birth ninche, sir.
God. Mm.
Actually,
Anyhow,
sir, this is my first interview. Which I'm going to give on 31st. So,
acha.
actually, I was little bit nervous, but I think I'm relaxed now, sir.
No, no, no. You
After
are.
getting feedback from you.
Let me tell you, your performance is much better than normal boys and girls. That's because one, you have studied in English medium school. Number two, you have been made to talk in English always, and you are remembering things you are studying because your diversion is less compared to other boys and girls.
Yes, sir.
Poor girl, I think most of the time you have to be spending inside the same house. No?
Yes, sir. Sir, but actually, I think I will consider myself as very lucky because always my family and my parents will plan something for me. So if I think I am getting bored, then they will make something for me, like I get enjoyed with them. And
Good.
all my cousins,
Acha,
even
acha.
though if I can't go out, they will sit at one place and they will create such a fun environment so that I won't even feel like I'm something different.
Acha,
So
tell
I
me,
think I'm super blessed with my family. Sir.
while studying in school, were you going to school?
Yes, sir. I was going to school regularly, sir. I was a regular student.
Who will take you? Amma, mother will take you
No,
to
sir. Actually, my friends used to come along with me in my van.
super,
Uh, yes,
super.
sir. So they will take. They had to take care of me. Like even they had to carry my bags, my books, everything, sir. In fact, they treated me like a little princess that I don't even carry my lunchbox in
But
fact, sir.
otherwise, what is your height and weight and all that? Height?
Sir, I am 4'10", sir.
4'10".
So I think in between 4'10" or 4'11", and my weight is 45, sir.
Oh, not much, but height is also less. Anyhow, I
Yes, sir.
wish you should get this job, and it should be.
Thank you, sir.
No, it may not be required for your family, but it is needed for your, because so much problem has been given to you. Something must be done by God to encourage you.
Yes, sir.
Anyhow, God bless you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Best wishes. Any questions?
Do I will still need to excel in something? As you told me, I will once go through websites of IRDA and
NIACL also you do.
NIACL.
Mm.
Okay, sir.
And thoroughly.
And so if they ask me about my hometown, then shall I go with Ongol or this Pyara, sir?
See, where were you born?
Sir, in Ongol.
Since when are you in Gujarat?
Sir, since 2004, I think.
So you can tell them. So I have been staying here for the last over 18 years, and I consider this my home place. I think
Okay, sir.
you, for all practical purposes, You are a person of Gujarat only.
Okay, sir.
But they can ask you why you don't know Gujarati. You can't read and write Gujarati, na?
So I can read, but in order to write, I think I might make some mistakes.
But that's
Because
not
after fifth standard, I had left Gujarati subject and I have completely taken Hindi as my secondary language. So
very good. How is it your your internet connection is so good? You are using Wi-Fi?
no, sir, I'm just using my mobile data.
That is Geo.
No, sir, Airtel.
Are Baba. In Gujarat, Airtel is very good. Huh?
Yes, but I think in my particular area, only Airtel is supporting, sir. That's why I had to change from Idea to Airtel just because of this network issue.
Excellent. You are doing this. This is very good. I am very rarely coming across such good connections. Anyhow, any questions? I am really feeling sad that such a good girl been put into difficulties. But I also have a problem. My grandson is 11-year-old. He cannot speak. He will not speak. He knows speaking, but he cannot speak because of autism. So that is a thing. Anyhow, God bless you. Any
No, but
question?
I believe that if God will some negative, I mean, if God has something done for us in a negative way, that's for sure He might be doing in future like even more greater than this.
That's
So
what
I'm
I.
just waiting for the opportunity.
That is what I also believe. I also believe because for us there is no need for no problem of money and all. Whereas this is a major issue.
Yes, actually there are few things which cannot be corrected even with the money.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.